I have been feeling a bit stagnant in my videos lately, and honestly, I want to share something that's a little bit scary to share, but maybe somebody can relate. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here on the channel. We learn, we grow, we get better, we feel better after we do things like cleaning. I don't know if that's yesterday's video or tomorrow's video, or anyway. You might recognize the setup. Camera, stop wiggling. The setup, the clothes. Love that. I can see myself moving in the mirror. Yes, I set this up and I thought, why don't I just film a video while I'm at it? I'm not even gonna bother changing my clothes. My hair looks decent, so that's all we care about. Background looks all right. I'm trying to improve things in my day-to-day life and just enjoy my life. And usually in order to do that, you have to grow. And in order to grow, you have to get uncomfortable. And in order to get uncomfortable, you just have to be okay with getting uncomfortable. So expand the comfort zone, grow, learn, enjoy life. Okay? Okay. And the reason why I say I've kind of been struggling with my transition in life from divorcing and move back in with my parents, with my kids, and having a 9-to-5, being a mom, which I've never done before. It is a lot of change, a lot of stuff. So I've been working on feeling content with life, even though it's very hard. So of course, why not throw a 365-day challenge in the mix, right? Video challenge, video every single day. Make it harder, but more fulfilling. So fulfilling when you do stuff. And of course, when you sit there and just scroll on your phone for days and days, that's not very fulfilling because you're not really doing anything, right? Anyway, it's a little much, but it's gonna be worth it. It is worth it. It's worth it. Okay, this spring has been very strange for me. I know it's like pretty much summer now. It's been like nice weather for forever for some of you, but for some of us, like in northern Michigan, it's like it takes a while for winter to go away and for it to feel like spring and then for it to transition to summer. And usually going from winter, we have a very long winter here. It's like 6 months of snow at least. So usually going from winter through springtime where the buds are growing and the flowers are blooming and the green grass is growing and turning green and the leaves are all getting beautiful on the trees, going from just dead tree to beautiful greenery. Oh, I just love it. I'm so in love with it every time. And especially because I've been away from Michigan and in like Texas where it's not as much of a contrast between different seasons. I have itches all over me. Bugs were biting me today. Especially being away from it, when I come back to it, I've just loved it so much. I've just like, I can't get enough of it. I'm just staring out the window. I just love to be outside. I just like, wow, look at the flowers. Like I can't even emulate how I usually feel when I'm like that because I haven't been feeling it this year, which is very weird. I've been waiting, like recognizing that I'm not feeling that way. And throughout the entire springtime and blooming and different flowers and the lilacs coming and going and the irises blooming, like the rose bush on the corner, it's all of these things I have always previously just thoroughly enjoyed. I feel like some high schoolers or middle schoolers or, you know, when you're still a teenager, you don't necessarily enjoy these small things in life as much, but I did. I just loved it so much. I loved watching the snowfall, loved watching the flowers bloom. Yeah. Anyway, this spring, wake up in the morning, walk down the hall. There's a window at the top of the stairs. I look out that window and I just see the land, see the green, see the flowers, see the leaves. Just go downstairs, go to the bathroom, start work, you know, go about my day. I go out to my car, look at the greenery again. I drive. I'm like waiting for this moment and this feeling and this welling up of love and joy and happiness of, wow, the spring is here and it's so gorgeous and beautiful and I just love it. Let me just soak it in. but it just hasn't come. And now it's July and it still hasn't hit me. It still hasn't come. And I realize, like, like I say, every day I just look and I'm like, why is my brain, why is my heart, why am I not feeling this love and this excitement that I've felt every single time that I've experienced spring here? Why am I not feeling that? And especially with growing stuff in the garden. Previously, when I helped my sister like years ago to grow and basically just weed her garden, like help her weed it, anyway, when I sort of helped my sister with her garden, it was like so exciting to see, like, we planted seeds and they grew and we were able to eat food from the ground. Like, how mind-blowingly amazing is that? And like, I'm expecting and waiting to feel that feeling about my garden, and it's just not. It just feels overwhelming, and I feel like I need to weed it, and I haven't weeded it as much as I need to, and there's grass growing in it, and I'm just like, I can't even be excited about the growth that is there. It just feels cold, weird, empty. I don't know. Don't worry. I have a therapist. I just went to see my therapist. We talked about it. And I'm hoping that just like in the next few days and like in the next few sessions, I'll just start feeling it again, because it is so strange having loved the land and the nature so much for pretty much like all my life. Now I'm here and I'm not loving it like I have before. That's really sad. So anyway, I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all have enjoyed the springtime and are enjoying the blooming of the flowers. And I do feel so much better when I spend time outside. And I do like think about how lovely I have felt in nature before, but I just don't feel it as deeply as I have. And so I'm working on it, and hopefully it's just gonna slowly come back to me. And this is not a sign to worry about me at all. Like, I'm gonna be okay. I have no doubts that I'm gonna be okay. Things are changing, things are turning. I don't know. I feel like I'm always in a transition phase. So like, that's just my life. That's just I have thought it previously, like, oh, whenever I get through this transition, then I'll be in the stable place and I'll just like feel like ready to, tackle X, Y, or Z, just in general, not like saying, yeah, I've moved so many times in my life and lived in different places and had, gone through pregnancy and then newborn stage and then postpartum, when you're like, feel like you should be doing stuff, but your body's not quite ready. And then like having a toddler and being pregnant, and then again, like all these different phases. Life is just so many phases. And so there's no point waiting to get to the other side, waiting to get to the next phase, waiting to get through the current phase to do whatever thing you're waiting to do. It's just, I'm realizing that, especially for me, I have just so many, I'm always like in transition. I'm always in a phase and feeling like it's a temporary phase. And I don't think I'm ever meant to really settle into a place where I'm just like, okay, this is it for the next 50 years. I'm just gonna live in the same house. My kids are gonna have the same routine, which they're not, because they're always growing, obviously. Like, always gonna eat the same food. I don't know. It's just not gonna happen for me. The seasons are always changing in nature, and such is me, my personality, my life. It's just, I'm just gonna be in seasons. I'm just gonna be in changes. I'm just gonna be constantly in flux and all that to say. I'm just kind of trying to still enjoy those small things as much as I can while I'm in this phase, and not try to wait so much for this phase to be done to work on enjoying those small things. All right. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you can comment down below. Maybe you can get outside and get some fresh air. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.